So in this video, we will discuss some of the key ideas which can support our healing journey and avoid unnecessary struggle. So the first one is to understand the importance of boundaries. So in spirituality and healing, a lot of importance is given to not judge people and to forgive people. But without firm boundaries, they get crossed knowingly or unknowingly by others, and they generate resentment. But if we have firm boundaries, they generate less judgment and resentment, and it is much easier to forgive. But maintaining firm boundaries are not easy, because then we will have to also respect other people's boundaries. And it means we need to have a life of our own. There should be something to look forward to every day. And it also means we have to take responsibility of our life, and we can't depend on people to make us feel good about ourselves and our life. And having a life means what? Having a life means engaging with the world. But world is uncertain. Life and future are uncertain. So we need to become comfortable with uncertainty. And uncertainty also provides opportunity. So we need to identify opportunity, and we have to take risk. We have to bet. We have to take action and accept the consequences. Engaging with uncertainty of life is something very important for us to gain confidence. Taking risk for what you believe in and accepting and managing consequence, that is what gives the confidence. And that confidence gives us the life force which we normally seek. Another very important, powerful idea is that if we can accept that I am just an ordinary person, this is a very powerful idea, because then we don't have pressure to look smart and prove ourselves that I am smart. Otherwise, we want to appear great in anything and everything. If we can accept being ordinary, then there is no need to project and maintain an ideal, perfect image to people. And also, we are free to make mistakes and fail in life, right? And this gives immense freedom, that I can choose what I want. I will try it out. If it doesn't work, that's fine. And finally, when we are free from compulsive need to project and maintain an ideal and perfect image to people, then we can introspect. What do I want in life? What do I like? What I am good at? And then we can take small incremental step, towards what we want in life, because there is no pressure here to look smart, to maintain a perfect image that I have to succeed here, right? I have given myself freedom to fail. Next idea is about people. So we need to understand this, because this is a fact of life, that different people have different level of empathy. Few people have very high empathy, and they always put themselves in other people's shoes whenever they are interacting with other people. But there are some people who have very less empathy, and they don't mind taking advantage of you to go ahead in life. Okay? So different people have different level of empathy. This we need to understand. And most other people will fall in between these two cases where very high empathy and very less empathy. Right? But there are some people who have no empathy whatsoever. They just cannot feel. And this makes them really dangerous person. They become narcissist. People who have no empathy, they become narcissist. And they love manipulating, controlling, abusing, and gaslighting people. They love it. They do it purposefully, knowingly, and they love it. And if you don't sense and detect, if you can't identify a narcissist as a narcissist when you encounter them first, then you will not be able to avoid them if they come into your life. And they can come into your life in any form. They could be your parents, they could be your spouse, they could be your boss, they could be your colleague also. So it is very important that we can detect them and identify them as a narcissist, because if you can't, and if they enter into your life, they will ruin your life. And it will take years and probably decades before you can realize your abuse. And by the time you will become very weak and drained of life, and you will need help. You need help to come out of this situation. And unfortunately, narcissistic people are not narcissistic people. Unfortunately, narcissists are increasing in numbers in society. So there is a difference between narcissistic tendency, which is there in all of us. But narcissists are people who have no empathy, and they are different and they are very dangerous. Next important idea is men and women are different. They are not same. Why? Because they have different insecurities. They have different responsibilities in family and society. And there are different expectations from them. And they have different source of self-worth. And they have different strength and weakness. And they have different interest or attraction in life. So it is important that we understand and accept these differences and change our expectation and behavior accordingly. Because clarity about what to expect from each other and what you will not get from each other, it can save a lot of heartburn. Another important subtle aspect of ourselves as human being is that human mind is such that our expectations, they become entitlements. We think we are entitled, they are our rights. But if you really drill down, they are nothing but our expectations. So our expectation, with time, they become our sense of entitlements. And when our expectations are not met, then we feel we have been taken advantage of, and then we become angry, hostile, and uncooperative with people. So this entitlement attitude, it mostly brings misery and abuse. And that is why it is very important to be aware of our own expectations from other people, that they are not entitlement. And second is what other people are expecting from us in relationship, and managing those expectations is important. The next important idea is healing. What is healing in terms of your own definition? So the way I understand, there are two types of healing. The first one is focused on releasing stress and negative emotions. And it feels good and it feels peaceful whenever you release stress and negative emotions. And this kind of healing, that is the goal, that you finally start feeling good and peaceful, and you think, yeah, the healing is working. But what happens is you don't change and your problem remains same. Life doesn't change. Only thing which changes is how you feel. And that too temporarily. The other type of healing is where you know what you want in life, and you know what choice you have to make to get what you want in life, and you are willing to come out of a comfort zone. Here, feeling good and peaceful is not the goal. You want to actively engage with the world and create something. So in second type of healing, making choices and taking action is the focus. That is the goal. You know what you want and what choice to make. And you are using healing and clearings to help you to make that choice and take that action. Okay, and this is not so peaceful and relaxing. But this is where your life can change, because you will change here. You are coming out of comfort zone. You are reprogramming your mind and nervous system. Finally, this is the last one. It is to clarify to yourself why you are in spirituality. So if you are in spirituality for its own sake, then well and fine. But if you think spirituality will solve your worldly problems or problems of your personality, or it will solve your relationship problems, then mostly chances are that you will be disappointed. And what happens is sometimes spirituality itself becomes source of misery. We start feeling jealous that other people are meditating more. They are nearer to the Guru. Maybe my heart is not open. Maybe I need to forgive more. I'm not able to forgive people in life. I should not feel like this the way I feel in. And I'm not a good sadhak. I'm not committed. I should be more committed. I don't have it me. I don't have it in me. Spirituality. I'm failing in spirituality also. So this becomes a impossible loop to come out, and I don't know any other way except that maybe reading Jed McKenna can help you, because it clarifies what spirituality is and what it is not, and what to expect, and whether you really want it. So that's all I wanted to cover. Thank you for watching and listening. Have a nice day.